Welcome to Virginia Tech, and you've said your prayers, little one, because it's time for Enter Sandman. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't. His target, it's incomplete.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
So Clemson's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Awesome job there on 3rd down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down. He finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Hokies are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Hokies will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. He's loose. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Hokies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the first play of the drive comes from the 41. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. They'll try to get it through the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. First play of the period, first down here. Quarterback running on the draw. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28. The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go up top on second and short. Grab near the marker. It's Waddle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Snagged out of the air. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Caught over the middle. It's Waddle. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
And the Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch called for and made. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Gets it to him on the screen. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Gives it on the option. Now they'll really try to get get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Abram. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the 1st half. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. The throw to the outside is complete. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Flips it out to the back. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. It's good. They'll get this drive started from the 29. On the run, it's Waddle. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Makes the grab. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting a nice...
He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was...
There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the 1st? That's huge.
Here's the handoff. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. He wants to go deep. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side.
Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Hokies! And that one will give him the lead.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 23. It's a 15-yard pickup to get them way out of their own end. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Try and play action. He's got his man across the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let it go. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Great coverage, and it's so hard when the ball's thrown down the field to stay patient, like not to grab the guy, not to start to overreact to the football. Nice job staying a little bit patient when the ball got there, deflecting it, knocking it down.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Going for the big play. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. The Hokies send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll make the fair catch. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. A little screen to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Hokies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll call. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll
the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. This is a tough one, a 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got the back in the middle.
And you're seeing why this guy is on the field during 2-minute situations. He can catch the football and make things happen. Nobody open downfield. You just dump it down to him and let the guy go to work, pick up a huge play, and help this offense get in position to win the game.
Fires to the tight end. The Hokies get it past the sticks. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a 3-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down.
There he goes! And after the pickup gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
Pucks it out of the air. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Quickly complete. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. It'll all be decided right here, win or lose on this kick. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. A 40-yard game winner. How much fun was that?
I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.